Rigathi Gachagua's DCP need to be very vigilant with the imminent division that is being propagated from the side of Ruto's regime. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeye mwenyewe kwa sababu ashaikuwa kwa serikali ambayo ameunda, anajua hakuna mahali wanaenda. He knows. Na watu wake na yeye pia wanatumana jioni usiku. Niseme nisiseme, nitoboe nisitoboe, wanatumana kwa huyu Ruto, sio mwingine. Wanasema watapunguza matusi, lakini yeye wacha ashike Mount Kenya alete kwa meza. Na nyinyi mko hapa mnaimba sijui tam. Niseme nisiseme. Na mimi mnajua mimi sikuangi mtu wa uongo. Mnajua mnasema it's not possible. Mnakumbuka tukiambiwa na Uhuru ya kwamba Raila ni mkoro kianga neke mlimaona wakisalimiana? Walisalimiana hawakusalimiana? Aya, tukaingia hii ya UDA. Tukasema in fact waliingia kwa serikali mwaka wa kwanza. Na unasema iwezekani aje? This is politics. Hii ni siasa. Lazima watu waangalie ile upande ya serikali, na tuwezi kubali tuende opposition, ati tubaki sisi kama jamii peke yetu tuko nje.
Well, the Kirinyaga County Governor, that is Anne Waiguru, is trying to say that there are people from DCP party who are being sent by Rigathi Gachagua to go and talk to the Ruto's regime, that they are going to down their way of pressurizing the government, so long as they'll be given time to consolidate the Agikuyu community, the central region communities into one basket, then deliver them to the president. In politics, that is one large accusation over there. And if people are not careful, this is enough propaganda to divide that party. And as you know, Ruto has been trying this for a very long time, because the only way to make sure that he gets through Mount Kenya, which right now has become slippery towards him, is divide and rule tactic. And by the way, right now as we speak, we have two bloggers who are also speaking the language of division in DCP. And the person whom they're really focusing on is the deputy party leader of the DCP party, that is Cleophas Malala. They are trying to bring a division that there were some MCAs who were invited by Rigathi Gachagua, the former deputy president. And also Cleophas Malala brought those whom he also had convinced to jump ship from the UDA side into DCP, also to see Rigathi Gachagua. And seems like there was a coincidence in the time in which they were invited. And one party was feeling like, no, we are the ones who are supposed to be here and not the others. Now, pushing that narrative will make people feel like there is a gap in the DCP party. And this does not augur well, because Ruto's regime has mastered the art of spreading propaganda. The art of creating divisions, that is what he works with so perfectly. If you don't believe me, just watch what's happening with the ODM party. There is a way that the former Prime Minister, the late Raila Amolo Odinga, and also the leader of ODM party, drove that party. he never searched for government. He never looked for government. It used to be otherwise. The reverse used to be true. It is those in power who used to look for him. It is them who used to enter into agreement with the ODM party. So, this ODM that we are seeing, Ruto used people like Gladys Wanga, Junet Mohammed, and now realized that Mzee Oburu Oginga's age does not allow him to sit down and bring in constructive or wisdom-related ideas, because he's not been into this for a very long time. And there, he was able to snap that button of division within the ODM party, because he has always known what this party largely stood on, defending the people. But he used that to tell them that for how long are you going to say that you are defending the people and you're outside government? Well, we know politics is about personal interests, and those who are there, since they know there's nobody whom can tell them to do this or do this, now they gotta walk out of the party principles to pursue their personal interests. And that is the same thing that the regime is trying in DCP. Well, it is time for the party to be very vigilant, especially this accusation of sending in people to talk to Ruto, to have an agreement with them. And by the way, Waiguru is using a very powerful tool by telling them, if Uhuru Kenyatta called Raila Amolo Odinga a witch, a wizard, and still they did shake hands, if Ruto and Raila did give each other harsh words. In fact, there is a clip that was circulating about Raila Amolo Odinga reversing this Taarab song and saying Wanauda ni waongo. Yeah, the UDA and its members are liars. And at the end of the day, they did have a broad-based arrangement. Whereas that is very true, we know the personal issues that has been between Rigathi Gachagua and William Samoei Ruto. Let us just hope that is not the case, consolidating the Mount Kenya people in one basket and delivering them kaputa into Ruto's camp. I, at this juncture, will agree with what James Agribob Orengo, the Siaya County Governor, who did say that 2027 is so far. We need to liberate this nation now. The time is now. We shouldn't wait for the future to vote in, because it seems like it's already determined. It's as if the votes are already taken. You know, I once told you that these schematic machines could be manipulated. And yes, I demonstrated how. So, let us be vigilant, we as Kenyans. Let us ask ourselves, what is our priority? What is the type of leaders that we really need? What is it that we as a people need to be done to, so that we say at least our country is moving forward? And if the people whom we chose are not representing our interests as the nation, and we know the sovereign power of this nation belongs to us, we should open our eyes and use that. Anyway, what is your take? Give me your thought in the comment section below. If you love content of this nature and you're watching from our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and press the notification button, so anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. Ahmed Halif is my name for the unscripted talks here in Dab Radio. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, Dab Radio ndio mpango mzima.